Hi, my name is Joy. I am the group leader for Group 14 of Community Service Planetary Health. Community Service for Planetary Health is actually a compulsory subject that us Sunway University students had to enroll in. Our students were organized into different teams. We were actually tasked to work with a residence called DesaMentari. DesaMentari is a government low-cost housing project in Selangor, Malaysia to provide housing to B40 community, which is those of the lower income in Malaysia. It is a vibrant community that reflects the nation's rich diversity. 10 blocks of housing in DesaMentari that comprises of more than 26,000 residents. There is a blend of cultures such as the Malay, Chinese, Indian, and other races as well. A reflection of the heart of Malaysia because there's different cultures and have a big sense of multicultural identity. Usually those of lower income households, they don't have access to quality education. So if you look at the children there, particularly aged 5 to 13 years old or even the teenagers, when they don't have access to quality education, in return they lack the opportunity for job employment because their skills and their CV may not be as valuable as those that have actually access to higher education. This is because of inadequate resources and funding towards that education. When there is insufficient funding for schools, there is usually limited infrastructure, facilities and resources for these children to use and to grow. For our DesaMentari community program, we are tackling this challenge, which is the fact that these DesaMentari residents do not have access to quality education. So for Group 14's goal is to provide the children there this platform where they can learn, develop their skills and their education to help them in their journey to getting employed in the future. So we wanted to build an educational center in DesaMentari for these children aged 5 to 13 years old. There is actually a learning center there already called PEL Center. So PEL Center, where from Monday to Thursdays they have classes that teach them school necessary subjects, to tutor them in a way to support their educational journey. And on Fridays, they usually have recreational activities such as sports or playing board games to provide them this fun environment and to motivate them to study even better. Hence, we came up with a collaborative project called Future4DesaMentari. We collaborated with Group 16. We decided on actually raising funds in the form of donations to purchase them educational resources and materials to help them with their educational journey. Our initial goal was actually 1,000 ringgit. So to reach this goal, we established an online and offline platform. So online, we actually set up a Go Get Funding fundraiser campaign. Offline, we also decided to go around our Sunway University campus. Megan actually designed some of the A3 posters that you can see our students carrying around it, explaining our project and about PEL Center to the students of Sunway University. One of our teammates, Winnie, she actually took many hours, even worked through the night to make handmade bookmarks and friendship bands. And I realized that, if we're asking people to donate, getting a physical token and reminding them that they helped out a child's life touched their hearts even more. To further raise awareness for our fundraiser campaign online, we even established social media platforms, which is on Instagram and TikTok at Future4DesaMentari. Obviously, our semester isn't very long, so we gave ourselves a week of fundraiser. And like I mentioned, our goal was 1,000 ringgit, and my team actually managed to go above and beyond, donations of over more than 2,000 ringgit. Our list of items we wanted to get expanded. My team and I met up to get these educational resources and furniture fresh and new, like coloring books, stationery, shoe racks, even a shelf to contain all their new things. During our community service, it's the month of fasting, so we couldn't get their meals on the day that we visited them. We actually got them Milo tin powders, packet biscuits, and a lot of food and beverages can be stored for a longer time, which they can consume after fasting. These kids, they were more artsy, especially the girls who liked coloring, painting, and even singing. Whereas the boys, they gravitated towards more sportsy things. And then all the boys actually raised up their hand when we asked them whether they like to play football. Furthermore, to encourage them to have an active lifestyle, to stay fit, we got them some chapteh, As I mentioned, on Fridays, there are recreational activities to rest, right, for the weekend. So it will be very befitting to get their board games to encourage them to socialize with each other, interact with each other, adopt problem-solving skills, which we really want them to have from young. Definite valuable soft skills for our project execution, which happened on the 15th of March on a Friday. So coincidentally, like I mentioned, Friday is fun day for these kids. We had an excellent and a very, very good time. We distributed the board game, so each group, each table had games they could play. One of our group mates, Caleb, so Caleb is a very good guitarist. So he brought his guitar and I brought my speakers and my mics. These girls could sing along to Caleb's guitar. It was really, really fun and enjoyable to see. They don't know much about this world yet, so in a sense, it's this Friday that we went. It's kind of like a rewards day where, hey, you guys studied really hard from Monday to Thursday. On Friday, take a break. Our group, we got you a bunch of things. We're like Santa Clauses. Hopefully that they can treasure and be grateful for. Major issue we faced, which of course we come from Sunway University. It's an English-speaking school. My group of 10, we only had 3 people that could speak Bahasa Melayu. And these kids that go to Pell Center, they don't really speak English. This language barrier, there are a lot of things that some of us couldn't do, which is communicating with the kids directly. But because we were so passionate in the project, we managed to actually overcome it. So instead of talking to them verbally, we showed what we wanted to do by actions. Those that could speak Bahasa Melayu, they took on more of the public speaking role, explaining the kids what we are going to do today and teaching them the ropes of various board games and more. All in all, despite these challenges, we felt that it was a very eye-opening experience. We did not know much about the B4D communities in Malaysia. Most of us come from fortunate backgrounds. And when we visited this Pell Center, we started to care more about these kids. It's not about just completing a compulsory subject anymore. When we did our fundraiser, obviously we could have maybe stopped at our goal, but we carried on for another few days. We reached 2,000 and even surprised our lecturer, Mr. Leon himself. Of course, community service is an MPU subject. It is compulsory for all university students in Malaysia. We feel that community service should be mandatory across all schools to educate our students, adopt an open mindset that we should be paying more attention to. And in return, we can build empathy and understanding towards others.